This is Dr. Manisha Jhawar from Surat, wishing you a very happy World Menstrual Hygiene Day. This Menstrual Hygiene Day, I wish to remove the stains from the menstruation. Menstruation is actually the shedding off of the inner lining of the uterus, which had grown to give footing to the new life. Every month, the uterus prepares itself to give support to the growing child by forming a red carpet. But if pregnancy doesn't occur, this red carpet sheds off in the form of menstruation. The menstruation is thus the natural method of laying a new fertile layer for the child, just as a farmer digs out the inner soil, which is mineral rich, for a good crop. What a noble deed, and we call menstruation dirty. We think it's impure. The women who have scanty periods are often worried because they think the dirt is getting accumulated in their body and their tummy is getting bloated. The women who have regular periods or who have heavy periods even are happy to have them because they think the dirt is getting cleared out of their body. This misconception is so deep rooted in the society, it's so rampant in the society that it is considered to be truth. The legit question here is, how can so many people have the same misconception? Can so many people be wrong? And why did someone ever think of menstruation as dirty or impure? To me, the reason behind thinking menstruation impure may be 1. The smell associated with the periods, and 2. The secrecy associated with the periods. The smell of periods is because of the globin protein it contains, because we know all proteins have a peculiar smell, be it egg, be it pulses. As long as the menstrual fluid doesn't smell like a rotten egg, it's neither impure nor dirty. The menstrual blood is mixed with vaginal fluid also, which has a typical ionic odor of lactic acid, which is produced to protect the inner organs. So the smell associated with periods is a normal phenomenon. It doesn't mean the periods are impure or the periods are dirty. We have grown up seeing the channels being changed when any menstrual hygiene product was advertised on the TV during family time. We have grown up seeing the sanitary napkins are carried in a newspaper. They are covered with newspaper. We have seen the menstrual hygiene sessions are conducted for girls only groups. All these regular practices have probably orchestrated our minds to believe that menstruation is a restrictive phenomenon, and we have kept ourselves mum. We have never questioned the beliefs or practices associated with the menstruation. The misconception is so deep rooted in the society that even the most educated women hesitate to go to temples during periods. They hesitate to touch pickle and papad during periods. Why it is so? It is probably some unwritten law. Because at least I have not read anything in any religious book about any guidelines for a menstruating woman. If any of you have read something, I would be happy to have it. Please share. It is high time that we stop the women. We stop hurting the ego of women day in and day out by treating them as untouchables in the name of giving rest to them during the periods. It is often said that women need rest because of the periods, because of the pain associated with the periods, or because of the flow associated with the periods. But most of the women do not need rest. They can work, they can do their regular work. Many women or girls are restricted from touching the books. They cannot study during periods. In Nepal, the women are forced to stay outside the house in a chaupadi, and many women and girls have died because of the extremes of weather, because either beasts have killed them, and few have even been raped. But the society, with the deep-rooted misconception, is hell-bent on keeping these women away during periods, even at the cost of breaking the law. It's high time we understand that menstruation is regenerative in a country where Rakt Bastra is distributed as blessing of Ma Kamakhya, the goddess of fertility, during Ambubasi. We should understand, we should perceive the thinking of the tribes of Nagaland, who believe that if the women in periods touch a growing plant, it will bloom, because they know periods are regenerative. Let's think positive for periods and let's feel positive. Thank you.